Hey everybody, guess what I got from the thrift store today? Yes, it's a Toshiba. And if you can hear that noise, you know it's got Windows 7. There we go. Windows 7 and all its glory. So right now, unfortunately, I can't take you on a tour of it right yet because it's doing, come on, you know you can do it. There we go. Sorry guys. This is sort of a really kind of early on raw video of this system as it does a lot of updating. So bottom line, found this thing. Look at all the ads. There's going to be like days of updating here. Let's just update it all. See what the optional ones are. Yeah, sure. Let's do them all. Monthly roll-ups and all that jazz. Okay. So, yeah. So basically, what happened with this one is let's get this thing, sorry, let's get this thing going. Okay. This is going to be not my regular professional video quality. Nothing's set up, nothing's organized. I can tell you, there's a bunch of files you need if you ever need to update Windows 7, and I'm going to show you them. They're right here. And let me tell you, great. I wonder has that delay action. Okay. So if you are trying to update your system, you kind of have to install all this stuff. And once this stuff is installed, then Windows updates will start up. If it isn't, then you're hooped. This one happened to have drivers that I could find online, not on the official website, because Toshiba has sold their division to Sharp. So, yeah, Toshiba doesn't support these old machines. I mean, this is 2008. This is a 2008 machine, if you can believe it. So this is older by 2 years than my last one I was showing you guys. It's got the Centrino, meaning it has a trio of Intel things. So Intel CPU, Intel graphics, Intel networking. On the side, as is tradition, we got the old VGA, a very nice warm, oh that feels nice, warm up my hands. Yeah, exhaust. You got your networking. On the back you have a modem, but I wouldn't bother showing you that. You got a PCI, MCI, card slot. You've got a couple of USB. Swinging around to the front, you got the old satellite moniker. You got your card reader. You got a little switch for your Wi-Fi, which is kind of very old school. You got card reader. You got your audio, 2 of them, and then you got like a little dial, so you can actually manually adjust the volume in a physical form on the system, which is kind of cool, very old school. And then you got your indicator lights. You got yourself a trackpad. You swing around. You got the shininess of all shiny on everything on this thing. You got another USB. You got your power Kensington lock and a DVD. So, well, those things matter much these days. But anyway, who cares? Yeah, that gives you a quick rundown of the system. But these are the drivers. Now, these are really good to have, and I should probably put these up on YouTube. Maybe I'll do that. I'll put these up on YouTube for those who want them, because these are chip installer thingies that are really useful if you are setting up a system like this. The chipset software installation just kind of installs a bunch of like initialization files to identify what needs to be set up, and then it helps Windows updates to know what software it needs to update. This Intel Robson technology was a now outdated performance enhancement technology. So I installed it. I don't know how much performance enhancement it'll do, but it's no longer something they're doing anymore. So you can tell probably how awesome that must have been. You got your Synaptic touchpad, which of course is your trackpad. You got your hardware setup utility. That's for access to the BIOS. You got your PC health monitor, which is basically something that monitors the temperature and conditions of your laptop. And you get your value added package, which is basically things like activating on-screen stuff. So when I press the function key, it gives me a list of all the different things that the function keys do on screen. So you can see that you can do these different things: mute, whatever, increase the brightness. You can lock out the mouse. I think that's a kind of a useful thing, is being able to press this button here where it shows that, and then just basically being able to lock out your mouse, because there are occasions when you're typing and stuff and you're going to be typing a lot, and brushing the mouse can kind of screw up your typing. So just turn off the mouse. Or if you're using an actual mouse plugged in, then you don't need the trackpad, so you can turn it off. Of course, we got the old French Canadian keyboard, as always, but that'll be remapped, so no big deal. Yeah, so those are some of the functions. It has a cool function here. When you hit Control and this, I'll show you. Let's see if I can show you on screen. Every time you hit it, it'll change the. Getting a big shot of me. It'll change the resolution. So that's kind of cool. So if you want to zoom in on something, you can. So let's do that again. Let's go back to normal resolution, and of course it blacks out for a second. You see my t-shirt, and there you go. So those are like functionalities that I really like having in a laptop like this. So that's why I went and got that value added package. And of course I wanted to see what other things you can do. And so this is going to be a little bit about the software that you can install, because I can't really do much in the way of giving you like a benchmarking, because it's, as we discovered, if you're updating, you got a terrible score because it's updating. So there's this, let's see, diagnostic tool, and everything's going to be running slow because we know we're dealing with the update going on. So everything's delayed. Well, it's going on here. Let's see here. Let's take a look at CPU-Z, because we can. This is portable. The portable version. Yeah. So let's take a quick peek at that. Let's see what else here. Let's see what else we got under the Toshiba utilities folder. Yeah, so that's that zooming utility, health monitor. Yeah, the diagnostic is probably not going to come up because, yeah, whatever. Because All right. Let's see. Make this small here. There we go. Oh, there it comes up. 10 minutes later. Yeah, everything's going to be super slow. That's why I'm not doing any benchmarks. But anyway, this gives you like a little rundown of the basic information of the system, which would have been kind of cool back in the day, 2008, because, you know, a lot of these utilities that I use now I didn't have, and so this will give me quick access to that kind of stuff. So we can get a lot of information right here. So it's running Windows 7. It's a 64-bit. It's got a Core 2 Duo T5800 at 2 gigahertz, which was a 2008, late 2008 release. It's got 4 gigabytes of RAM. It's got a 320 gigabyte hard drive. It's got mobile 45 series Express graphics, and it's got a 1280 by 800 pixel resolution, which ain't bad, and I like it better than the last one I was looking at, and it was from 2010. So isn't that funny? Let's see what kind of it's going to be going gray on me because it is just updating like crazy. But this is the diagnostic tool, so you can run, you know, a test on, you know, basic functionality of all your stuff, and it will be able to tell you if there's anything wrong, like say with memory or, I don't know, your hard drive or something like that. So that's what this diagnostic tool is. One of the things I was showing you there. All right, so here we go. Yeah, there's the CPU. And the memory is DDR2, running at 400 megahertz. And if we look at the individual sticks, they're original because they're from 2008. They're Samsung, they're the same ones. And if we look at it, it's exactly the same. So, same week, everything. So, I can guarantee you those are the original sticks. And like I said, yeah, mobile 4 series. And yeah, it's, you know, I'm interested to see how it actually works out with the benchmarking, because then we'll be able to tell, hey, how does it rate as a 2008 system? We already got a read on the last one I did, and it was a business class system from what, 2010, was it? Is that what we're saying? Maybe? I'm not sure. But yeah, it only was in the 300s, so will this thing beat 300s? 325, I think, or something like that? We'll find out. Not today, though, because it's updating. Alright, guys, that's going to be it. That's my little find for today. I thought I'd just give you a quick update on it. And how quick that was, I don't think that was very quick. But that was that. I can't be quick, I guess. That's just my nature. My blither. What else can I tell you? Yeah, I don't know. Just something I do, you know. I kind of go to the thrift store and I find what I find, and I seem to find these all the time, and they don't want much for them these days. And this one came with a power supply, so I was able to test it. When I tested it, everything worked, or appeared to work. It wasn't even locked out, so I had a fresh install of Windows 7. There's nothing really installed on it other than like Chrome or something, a couple programs. So it was nice and new, and I didn't have to go through my usual process. So then it was just finding drivers, which is kind of fun. If you ever have to do that, I found a site called Driver EU, I'm assuming for Europe. It seems to have a lot of drivers on it. You can search for manually. Also, using AI, you can ask questions about what is this utility, what does it do, is it worth installing, and you can kind of give AI context, and it'll actually look up stuff and give you an idea as to what it could do for you, or it can point you in the right direction for certain drivers that you might be looking for. So it was useful having that functionality out there available now that AI is pretty much everywhere. I happen to use Gemini and Copilot, they seem to be working fairly well. Gemini's made some big improvements over its original inception. It was terrible. You couldn't ask it a question like, what's going on in the Gaza conflict, or what's going on with the Ukrainian war? And it would just like, oh, you better look it up yourself. AI is not always accurate. Now it just gives you the headlines. It's okay. Seems to gain some confidence. So that's it, guys. That's going to be all. I'm going to just shoot this one up. Yeah, I don't know. Just this is what I do. This is what I do. Getting videos up on my YouTube channel. And I'll talk to you later.